It's the evening of November 9th, 2017, and it appears that there is some more bad news for Tony Podesta. Tony Podesta is the brother of John Podesta, the former campaign chair of Hillary Clinton. He was forced to quit his own lobbying group just last week amidst a scandal involving a foreign Ukrainian group that he was involved with. This is following the indictment of Paul Manafort. People were thinking that there may be an indictment coming for Tony Podesta amidst the scandal. He's had to step down from his company. There were some rumors earlier this week that Tony Podesta was in custody and that John Podesta was missing or possibly in custody. That is not true, although there still could be indictments coming. Titus Frost is another YouTuber that I follow here on the platform. He actually he links to John Podesta was at an event this weekend. He has photos of John Podesta at an event at least, and it's being reported that Tony Podesta not in custody. I've seen these reports of these apparent sealed indictments. I'm waiting on more information on that before I report on it further. This news, however, could be fairly notable. It seems like it's pretty bad news for Tony Podesta regarding the Podesta Group in particular. Kimberly Fritts was the individual that was supposed to take over for Tony Podesta. She was a longtime chief executive of the Podesta Group. It's a report just posted from Politico. They explained that she's leaving the firm, according to three Podesta Group staffers. Tony Podesta is the firm's founder. He chose Fritts as his successor when he announced he'd stepped down as chairman last week, hours after an indictment was unsealed. The indictment charging Paul Manafort and his deputy Rick Gates with violating foreign lobbying law. The indictment accused Manafort of hiring the Podesta Group to lobby for an ostensibly independent nonprofit that was under the ultimate direction of the Ukrainian president, his party, and the Ukrainian government. So he's working on behalf of this foreign government, the Podesta Group involved here. Fritts had been expected since then to relaunch the Podesta Group. There were rumors that the Podesta Group was going to change its name after the scandal in the days after Podesta had stepped down. But after roughly a week working to hammer out these details, according to this Politico report, they are saying that this new firm, they were deciding what this new firm would look like. Now Fritts is announcing at this staff meeting late this afternoon that she is resigning. She's going to start a new firm, exacerbating questions about the future of the Podesta Group and its dozens of employees. This article points out that more people may be leaving the Podesta Group. They quote one staffer who described the Fritts situation, her decision, as the best way to move forward and rebuild the firm without Tony Podesta. This staffer reportedly said that Tony Podesta's name had become a scarlet letter. Speaking on condition of anonymity to this, I have this Political report linked in the description of this video. This staffer from the Podesta Group reportedly says, though, that he also expects a lot of the top talent will go with her. He expects a lot more top talent to be leaving the Podesta Group. It's basically saying that Tony Podesta's name is dirt at this point. So they're talking about changing the name of the whole group. You have employees distancing themselves from the Podesta Group. He does say, I expect a lot of top talent will go with her. This Political report, finally, they say that they believe that it's not clear how many staffers will follow. I just don't know. It's also what this staffer says. This is a really painful process, trying to navigate who can go with and who can be let go. Fritts herself has declined to comment so far. Neither Tony Podesta nor the Podesta Group has been charged publicly with crimes in the Manafort investigation up until this point. A lawyer for Podesta did not immediately respond to a request for comment. The Podesta Group, they remind us, one of the top lobbying firms in Washington, had hustled in the wake of Tony Podesta's departure to hang on to as many clients and staffers as possible. With Wells Fargo and Oracle, two of the firm's highest paying clients, they cut ties with the firm although others said last week they would stick with the Podesta group for now. A principal of the Podesta group said last week that he was leaving to start his own shop, Federal Street Strategies. You have a number of rivaling companies, lobbying firms as well. They say, meanwhile, seeing this as a prime moment to poach the Podesta group's top lobbyists. You may see more individuals leaving as other lobbying firms seem to be taking this opportunity right now. They point out that at least 6 other firms have reached out to the Podesta Group staffers, various Podesta Group staffers, about leaving since Tony Podesta has stepped down. So again, this says little in the way of these expected indictments. Tony Podesta is not in custody, as was rumored earlier this week. I had been waiting to report on that because I was unsure of some of those rumors. Things continue to be happening with the Podesta group, however, and I will follow up with more information as it comes out. If you could leave a like on this video, that's greatly appreciated, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. If you can subscribe to the channel, that is great. I will follow up shortly. Thanks again, everyone.